Good day to you all, fellow BB enthusiasts. We have arrived to the outskirts of the tier-3 Nomad stronghold, the Blazing Sun Camp. We are just making some final preparations and adjustments to the team before we give the order to assault it. It's day 55 and we've been slowly building up our company up to this point, growing in strength, increasing our renown, as well as recruiting better and better mercenaries to our company. Tamim has joined in the last episode. He is going to be amazing hybrid character when we level him up a little bit more and start building the team as we want it to look in the late game. To assault this camp, we are going to need every bit of that strength right now. There's that patrol we were talking about earlier. Also, in the last episode, we invested in the bounty hunter retinue member, and he has already paid for himself. After all, there is an enemy champion here waiting for us. That guarantees us a named item drop if we win. There are a total of 13 nomads inside, including 3 archers. We can see some double gripping scimitars, 200 hammer, flail, potentially quite dangerous to us if we are careless. Okay, let's close the distance then, shall we? They do have a range advantage on us, so there's no other choice. I will fast forward until the engagement. And here we are now in the round 2. We are in position. Let's take care of those nomads, shall we? Okay, I don't like this chance to hit, only 42%, so let's wait for better opportunity. And Sir Lofa has been disarmed. Alright, that should be a good turn on Adelmar, well done. And our first fatality of this battle. 31% to hit this flail is hard, but we have managed to cut arm on him. Well done. That was a great strike. Right here, we have no choice but to reload, I guess, with no quick hands. We will have to suffer for the first few low levels on Tamim, but well done to you, I suppose, for landing this shot. And here we can just taunt. No quick hands on you yet. I think waiting may be the right strategy here, as if we switch to the whip, we're not going to be able to use our swordlance next turn. Right here we decided to stay where we were, leave that pocket open for the enemy to fall into our trap. Between the 3 mercenaries we have. Baldur is suffering from that sand in his eyes. Good job, we may be able to kill this second outlaw soon. I am going to try to hit the shield, as I think next turn we will have both Hamdin and potentially Baldur going quickly, so we can kill that spear either way. We are targeting Hamim. Right, let's kill this outlaw now. Good job. That's where the leader may end up now. Yeah, Horik is taking abuse. His low melee defense is a problem. Enemies carrying no shields will be always a priority, like this outlaw here. Okay, champion has decided to jump into that pocket to face Baldur. Let's see how that goes. Meanwhile, yes, we have killed that Nomad. swap a weapon. Great hit. Well done. Let's circle. And we can engage with the archer here. %, and landing this shot was great. Well done. Ah, they have swapped, but that's easier for me to taunt him with my tank. So that works for me. Want to kill the champion, but he is harder to hit and we don't want to damage his helmet. Great strike, well done. So far so good. Another one, pierced hand, grazed neck. And I think, yeah, let's get the dog out. Baldur, let's just shield wall. And right here we can pull the shield up as well. And Sigbold, you can actually just strike this Nomad. Now we can use taunt. Good job. It's looking really, really good, guys. I think we've got this in the pocket. Nomads are annoying, but so far we are doing absolutely fine. Here again, I'm gonna have to wait, I guess, or we can try to disarm. This champion is only 5% chance. Ooh, alright, Horik. That wasn't too good, was it? We cannot be too sure of ourselves yet, can we? Okay, if we manage to kill the Nomad, he's attacked us twice now. It's going to help us a bit, because as long as those two Nomads remain shield walling around the champion, they give him +10 melee defense. There we go, he's gone. How do these Nomads maintain fatigue to disarm us every single time? I think it costs like 35 fatigue. And Ulrich here is in trouble. Despite that shield wall, Nomad leader has breached the defenses. We need to bring Odwin their stat and start tanking this Hamdin. Looks like as long as he is shield walling, we still have very low chances to do anything to him. Right. Can always use the shield to bump him away as well. We will have him fully surrounded soon, at least. There we go, he's taunted. And we can try dagger him down. Let's just kill these Nomads. 5%. Not great. Yep, that's a remedy for your shield wall. Just use throwing axes. Yeah, you can cast net on the champion, and that will lower his defenses, so we can destroy him. 50% to disarm. That's all we have stamina for. Good job. Okay, he's the last one remaining. We can always rotate our tank as well, in case of need. Alright, what I'm going to do, I am going to speed this all up, as we are probably going to waste quite a lot of time on this champion here, because he's still a tough nut to crack, as you can see. But I'm confident we can get the job done with some time and effort. I'll see you in a bit. And I am very glad I did that, as it has taken a long time to bring him down. We have this helmet intact, well, not intact, but nearly there. 220 protection with just 9 fatigue cost. That is great nimble helmet, and this magnificent chopper doesn't look so magnificent to me, to be frank. Maybe a bit of boost in terms of damage to armored units, but nothing too significant. We have 50 tools, that's a lot. And yeah, it was a huge camp, definitely worth doing. Baldur, congratulations on your level 11, buddy. That's my first character to reach full maturity, so to speak. That melee roll is unfortunate. We will have to improvise, give you other stats you will need. So let's give you resolve. And the question is, what else do we want to give you? Probably that fatigue, right? Because you are running out of that fatigue very, very quickly. And we have 3 perks to distribute, which we will decide on how to do that and what weapon mastery you will have. We have given you that potion. You are immune to poisons. Anyway, that was the only level up, right? No, Manfred is another one. So resolve is mandatory, melee defense, and we can also give you that juicy +5 roll to fatigue. You are going to need more fatigue, certain. And at the moment, just double checking your stats, your health is still very low. We haven't given you Colossus. So as we give you defensive perks, you also need Finder, right? Nimble and Battle Forged. Probably gonna have to give you Nimble because of your, at this moment at least, still low fatigue. We'll decide who Baldur will become, and we'll do that in the moment. We'll do some management. You can also take good care of this helmet, I suppose, for the time being. Somebody will have to. Horik definitely needs to sit out for some time, heal up the injury. That injury impacts his defensive capabilities. Need to do some repairs here. Anyhow, folks, I'll do some management as always, and I'll push the playhead until we decide to move out. Beautiful, this is all done. We've given the helmet to our tank, who is currently sitting on the bench. I don't really want to chase the patrol down the south, because we don't want to move there at all. We want to move north now. We do still need to find another pack of beasts. There's a undiscovered terrain all around us where we want to be heading to. So I think we will leave the patrol be and find some more fights in right here. There we go. There's a Nomad hat. Well, that should be a simple fight for us. I will decide to skip this one entirely. Let me jump right to the post-battle screen. And here we go, there was a simple fight indeed. And let's continue exploring north. Maybe we can arrive to that citadel before nightfall. Yes, we can. can buy some doggies. We need some more doggies. Who doesn't have one? You, Ortwin. Horik, you have earned the right to carry a dog for our company too. And Hamdin is the next. Yeah, we have quite a few more slots available. So everybody is supposed to have a dog. If we find Baldur in one of these citadels, we also need to buy one. Right, weaponsmith doesn't have anything interesting. Yeah, I can confidently move past that screen. Marketplace, we have plenty of food, very cheap tools. Let's buy both stacks. And the prices are very bad, so let's not sell here too much if we can avoid it. And in terms of recruits, no backgrounds that would interest us. So I can see more bandit hideouts on our way to the north. There is that sunken library that we will return to at some point. I will attempt to try and find more interesting spots here between those mountains. And we've discovered another place, Bitterfield. Hello. Nothing to see. Very cheap food that we may be able to sell somewhere else if we're going up north, but it's not going to earn us that much money. There is one little contract to secure graveyards. I don't think we are interested in level 1 contracts at this point. We would rather explore the wilderness and try to find more fine items and find those beasts finally. Alright, so in this case, let us continue towards the east and undiscovered. More mountains, eh? Oh, okay, we have a Gatekeeper's Rest with some Geists and Fallen Hero, and we do have small Bandits camp. Okay, in this case, there's also Orc Hunters that we can... Well, we can hunt those hunters ourselves. And yet another camp, this time with Orcs. We haven't had many encounters with Orcs in this campaign yet, and that looks like a good place to renew our acquaintance and good place to start fighting those small camps and patrols. Yeah, there's lots of places for us to clear in the vicinity. I'll do some setup and we'll get to the fight. Alright, Gisela is going to take right flank tanking for the time being, as one of our tanks, Horik, is currently sitting out on the bench. We have made some slight changes, as you can see on the screen. Everyone has a whip all ready to disarm those berserkers if needs be. Let's see. I'll once more move to the fight. Here we go. Let's teach those orcs a lesson. Good strike with our crossbow and thrown axes, but Sigvold has missed this critical shot. I was hoping to kill him and move back to formation, but that's not going to work. Instead, I had to use most of my team here, so that wants me to move our other temporary tank Gisela forward to catch those berserkers charging at us, and that also means we can probably move the rest of the guys forward. This high tile may be taken by some of those orcs if we are not careful. Okay, and this is all we can do this turn, just position ahead for the orcs to make their move. Horik has been stunned. Alright, and he's taking more damage. Now the main priority is to kill this berserker with the chain, as that is a devastating weapon if that hits. Good job. The team is doing well here. Yeah, another berserker flanking us. Already almost broken. Yeah, testing this magnificent chopper, and so far it works well. But as you can see, it's a tier 3 weapon that is going to work well if we connect it. Okay, the dog can help. And right here, there is no danger for us to do something silly. We will clear this fight pretty quickly now. Here comes editing to our rescue. There we go. And we have even found Rose Filter, a new potion that helps to build rage upon losing hit points. That could be a very interesting one to pair with some of the other potions we found. I believe we also have a level up on one of our bros. It is on Adelmar, a hybrid character, 85 on both melee and ranged offense. And let's give you that extra fatigue, which you will need. Okay, so I think now Berserker could be the perk for you. Perfect perk. If we kill somebody, we get to throw another axe. We'll switch to the polearm. There is also another level up on our nimble bro Helfrich. Congratulations on +3/+3, and I can give you more health. Right, there we go. Level ups complete. I will once again fast forward until we have some action on the screen. Gatekeeper's Rest is our next destination. Okay, we will set up our defensive positions. Maybe there will be some better places. Yes, I can see that already. Towards the back. So let's head there and I will resume from there. Here we go. We are excited for the assault to begin. Those Wiedergangers do not pose the threat. They are not the main concern here at all. We should be able to go through them pretty quickly. Unfortunately, we cannot gain confident morale in this stage of the fight due to our starting origin. Although we have raised our morale, our resolve, I shall say, on our bros quite considerably. Therefore, they shouldn't really waver on the Wiedergangers approaching. The main threat for this fight comes from facing 4 Geists, although we have already fought those kind of battles and we will have the whips ready for them. And look at that performance on a swordlance. Very nice hits. Lots of damage on them. And finally we are landing our great axe too. That's great to see. Right, it looks like they are concentrating their approach on the southern flank, so slightly worried we may need to move Manfred closer to them. But we have nearly cleared that northern flank, so it's looking positive. Positively promising. Ah, 3 kills. Perfect. That's gonna land in a highlight reel for sure. And moments like those are definitely ones I'm going to save. I do enjoy to spend some time creating those riveting reels for you. I hope you enjoy them. I usually do that after editing the whole video. And going back to the situation in our battle, zombies are nearly done for. We now just need to withhold those magical attacks from Geists. There's the Berserker activating for us. We can stop our hands, chuck those throwing axes. Gisela is on the run, and Sigbold is scared as well. Okay, Manfred can rotate with Adelmar, but that doesn't do anything. He is still as scared as he was. It would be good to thin out those zombie forces here so that he can flee to safety if necessary. At least he's not matching up with any of those ghosts. They do direct damage to health. Okay, 2 more down. 3 surrounding him now. Only 2. Meanwhile, Atiq has been struck with a cleaver and is bleeding. Right, what's gonna happen now? They resurrect and... oh my goodness, alright, I see. Now, Manfred, you'll have to do a better job this time with your rally the troops back. Come on. Get on top of a hill, and there we go. That's actually worked like a charm. So good to see. And just as this hero has closed the distance finally, it's taken him a while. Oh, that swordlance has done so much good for us and this team so far. It's great to see. I think this is the first time where Adelmar is actually out of thrown weapons. How about we consider bags and belts for you in the next level? We can release our dogs and start thinning out the Geists forces. Unfortunately, no bones for you, doggy. You're gonna have to chew on one of the zombies, maybe. This is only going to be as a reward once you finish with those guys, though. So, no slacking off. Alright. We have disarmed this hero. Meanwhile, the guys are continuing to cause mayhem. There's so many of our brethren running away now. Wow. And those dogs. Okay. Well, Manfred, you know what to do. Meanwhile, we need to thin out the enemy forces. Kill those guys finally. Good. Let's get this Wiederganger stunned. Nice job. Alright. Yes. Okay, we have saved our man. And the last zombie up top also gone. Alright, let's get in there, Ortwin. I'm uncertain if we can save the dog. We can certainly try. Right, one more zombie spawned back. And hoping some of the dogs can heal this Geist. Okay, if dogs can't, somebody else can. That's good. There's one left. Alright, can we stun you again? Yes, we can. Alright, well, that pretty much means we've won this fight. I'm going to fast forward to the rewards. Okay, yeah, another battle complete. No remarkable loot at this time. Hamdin has gained +4 melee attack, +2 melee defense, and we will give you that +5 roll to your initiative, so you can continue to be fast. And yeah, that's pretty much all we can do right now. I'm thinking Casimir watch is my next destination of choice. Let's have a look who is dwelling in there. We have a necromancer and some Geists and a bunch of zombies. Alright, I'm going to set up my team and we'll get right to it. Sigbold has received Cleaver, so at least we have some way of eliminating zombies quicker. There's going to be quite a few of them. We can see could be as many as 23. All right, and we have spawned right on top of a hill, which would be great, although those Geists can attack from anywhere, and if we can't have an easy way to reach them, it probably will be more hassle for us. So I may consider to move back, and whips are not going to help in this situation. Just let the zombies to come to us. I'm going to fast forward and wait for you on the other side of the edit. Alright, we have killed one unarmed zombie who was boosted by a necromancer, and we only starting to engage with the rest of them right now. They have difficult time reaching us here on top of a hill. Nighttime means that Stamim will have difficult time hitting. 63% that missed. And Lofa probably needs to cover a flank. You can see the majority of the enemy forces are going to come from the north. Therefore, I would want to reposition some of my frontliners to the edge of the hill, and that backline needs to create space for them. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Okay, and those Geists are coming up top, which is great. You've left just enough space from the edge of this hill so that they can just come right on top of it. That will help us to kill them as long as we can pull out those whips. Alright, another turn. They've boosted the dual gripping axe. That's going to be a problem. And he may hit. Alright, okay. No need to panic. Let's just go through them slowly but surely. Right here I'm thinking, well, let's wrap up that southern flank quicker so that we can move our guys towards that northern flank. That is going to be a problem for us very soon. Right, guys are going to go now, so Sigbold is running away from the fight. Alright, the other guys are going to go, and Aldwin has now joined Sigbold in running from this battlefield. That's a problem. Manfred, it's all in your hands. Good job with that banner. We may be forced to play this cat and mouse game with the Geists for a little while as we go through those overwhelming waves of zombies. Right, Tamim, I think this zombie is in range. Good, let's swap to the pole mace anyway. That is going to be working better going forward. Alright, these two zombies are down. Okay, right here we can just continue going through these weak zombies. Most of the zombies carrying weapons are coming from the north. Sigbold is carrying a whip, although only 22% chance to hit. With the wavering debuff, he has 10% less chance to strike successfully anyway. Right. Damage that Midaganger over there, and let's put the dog down. The dog may pay with his life, but that's why we have the dogs, so that they can protect their flanks too. Ooh, okay. Well, that was very unfortunate. Now it's almost certain we cannot save the dog. But we can save Ordwin. No! Oh, right, okay. He refused to be rallied up. Okay. I understand. We are getting close to the Geists, however. Let's put ourselves in a position to try and attack them next turn. I think we need to gamble here a little bit. I just don't want the zombies to respawn and push him down the hill. Sigbold. Wow! He has mastered low percentage shots. Finally! Finally, it took you a while, and that wavering debuff has not stopped you from banishing both of those ghosts. Wow, what a performance. Right here, we don't want the boosted zombie to jump on Ortwin. Not when he's running away. Oof, okay. We need to save him now. Okay, that's better chance. Yes, we have dispatched the Geist finally. Finally, we can focus on the Ganges. And Manfred, please, can you rally Ortwin? Thank you. The dog is still to run later. Fantastic strike with the sword mace. Alright, I think we need to try to disable the weapon on that boosted zombie. Yes, we have managed to do it. Clutch performance, well done. I mean, Tank and Gerhard would have been okay, but it's good to save that damage. Alright, let's get in there. Let's finish this fight, shall we? Necromancer is feeling the heat on his back now. He is breaking. And we are breaking through the enemy ranks. Poor doggy has perished. We have failed to take good care of him, but one mental attack from Geist was enough to send him running. There wasn't much that we could have done there, maybe other than not to releasing the dogs in the first place. So we've lost 2 dogs in this fight. We have been better, I suppose. It is what it is. We have prevented any major injuries to our brothers, and that's what is the most important thing. So that was really smart of Necro to boost the zombie who was just about to go his turn. Very clever. He is no more. Alright, I think we are going to finish this fight off the screen. I don't see any major danger for us left in this fight. Let's do it. Excellent. Another fight is over. 3 signet rings from the loot. Nothing too significant, but Sigbold, congratulations on your final level where you actually gain stats, as we will only get +1 stats on everything else going forward. These are the best statistics we can improve based on how you rolled. And again, you will have a bunch of perks left for us to distribute. Gisela rolled with average rolls of +2, but he is developing decently. Again, he's got 1 level of stats. I mean, good job on your +3 roll on melee attack, +5 on ranged. Let's give you health. Fury has also picked up another level, but we can see he's not really growing the way that we expected him to. So he will be soon replaced by someone better, I'm sure. Alright folks, I think this is all we could have done in terms of stats and perk assigning. With all these potions available and all the complex possibilities, I don't want to hastily give some perks to my brothers, not understanding how I want to develop them further. And also it may depend on some of the famed weapons that we will collect on our journeys. Let's hope we'll get more of them soon. I've just felt comfortable giving quick hands to Tamim, as this is something we already know we want on him. But in terms of everyone else, somebody like Sigbold, we will have to decide that soon as well. Anyhow, I'll skip to the moment where we move out for our next adventure. Okay, and with that, we will move forward, and we have Mossy Shelter next on the kill list. Just some facts and raiders. I will go through that instantly. I feel there's no need for us to show you this fight. That was a very quick fight for us indeed. Inventory is full once again. Let's take some shields with us and let's move on. Perfect. Our bro Horik here has grown in strength. He has managed to grab this nice level up. So congratulations to you, Horik. Let's give you a quick hand so that you are more dexterous in battle, able to help us. Again, your main role in the team is to save everybody else. Be the first for the chop if the need arises. Gisela here is nearly level 11. That reminds me, we need more hyena furs. We need to defeat more beast packs as well to complete our ambition. I think it's been taking us the longest so far to complete. The Ruins of Borgen, let's see the occupiers. There is a leader and one marksman. Okay, that's brilliant. We can go for it right away. Team is set up. Let's fight. I've decided for 150% playback speed for this fight. Let's wait with our bros. Wait. Maybe let's scout out. All right. So we can see Bleak Blade Ingram. He has 210 armor. That is going to be a nice upgrade for us if we can get it. Also, we can see ear-free axe he's wielding. And here we are presented with nice opportunity to actually lock down both the marksman and the brigand outlaw holding one-use spear. Mr. Gisela has high defenses. He can take it. Okay, let's take better positions ahead of the next turn. Starting now. All right. Oh, yes. The power. Right, Mr. Hamdin, that was unfortunate. 85% enemies. We rolled 88. Let's try to maintain our defensive stance here. Leader is here, and he may decide to break the shield, which would be bad indeed. All right, okay. We may have to save you. And out of a sudden, it looks very dangerous right now for him. Are we going to be killing them quickly enough? Yep, okay. Thankfully those raiders are both scared and low on HP right now. Well done, Gisela. Good dodges. Next turn we should be fine. Okay. That looks even better now. Oh, amazing. Great 2 dodges again. 33 chance to hit. That's pretty good without the shield. And that's thanks to his high melee defense. Okay, we'll try to jump on the leader. We'll try to dagger him down and maybe disarm in the process. We'll see what comes first. These raiders are dying and dead, actually. That's where we are going to cut the fight, and we'll take you right to the post-battle edit. With the battle out of the way, yes, we have managed to get the reinforced male Horik. 45% durability left. We have this axe and a bunch of other things. Here we go. Okay, Gisela has been hurt. However, he's in very good health thanks to the nimble perk. That's the power of it. All we have to do is just replace his armor, place another shield in his backpack, and he's good to go. Our Manhunter has leveled up. Excellent level. +4, +3. Exactly what we want to be seeing. And let's give you resolve. And you will be a good student of ours. Sirolofa nearly next level. Not quite there yet. And Gerhard, this is your level 11. Fantastic. Good to see +2 and +3. And let's give you even more fatigue. And you are looking half decent. Yeah, it's not the highest melee attack or defense, but for Caravan Hand, it's not too shabby either. Alright, we are good to go somewhere else. As we are continuing moving up north, this Wolfenfeste Citadel is right there in our path. And who do we have in here? Some Goblin Raiders. Ooh, I think it will be nice to fight with them. This is a semi-dangerous group, but we should be able to handle them at this stage in the campaign. Oh, yeah. Poisoning begins. And we'll have now entire turn to move our team. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to move a few tiles closer to them. There is a nice tree line here, so we should be able to block an easy way for them to circle around us, forcing them to go higher up north and down south. So yeah, let's do that. Adelmar, good throw. Headshot. Maybe we can even kill this goblin. Yes, we have. And that left only his wolf. Alright, so the wolf is going to attack us next turn. Who knows how the AI is going to react to that. Meanwhile, we are getting closer to the enemy line. Flying shield wall where this is viable or possible. Yeah, here we are going to block that entire line, and let's see what they do. The wolf is moving on to us right away. That's fine. We're expecting that. The wolf riders decided to take the long, or shall we say the scenic route, and interestingly they are going to waste lots of time this way. You know, who I am to judge. They do really like to flank. That's what the AI does. We should be safe to move the middle of our formation forward now and inflict several hits on those ambushers. The earlier we can eliminate them, the better. Okay, Gerhard, swing that axe. Good job. time the wolf has perished and the raider has survived. This should be a nice place for Sigbold to occupy the ambusher, and we expect the wolf riders to converge on us soon. I didn't want Horik to be between two ambushers, as they can be really devastating with their knives. Horik's defense is horrible. Alright, and after Gisela's turn, they will attack. Let's see where they go and what they decide to do. How do we best catch you off then? Yeah. Alright, let's release the dog and get back to the position. Good doggy, well done. One more turn before the wolf riders reach us, really, the main bulk of the force. We can try to keep them at bay. Oh, but we failed miserably. Manfred, what are we going to do with you? You have good defense, you can always put your shield on, so let's be bold. Tamim missed. And Sir Lofa has also missed. That's not good, team. Gerhard, we will employ you to protect this backline and this flank, but hopefully Ortwin will be able to move in soon and occupy those two wolves. They do have this annoying skill though, where they can break the engagement and move to the target of choice. Oh, just like so. Sir Lofa has been the victim. Okay, Tamim has been rendered in danger for the time being too. Let's try to get him out of that pickle. Okay, it's only Wolf now. Wolf isn't nearly as dangerous as someone with the weapon. Alright, he's been injured and wounded and scared. Excellent job. Okay, I think we've got this in hand, right? There isn't much else that can really happen here. We should be able to finish off those remaining wolf riders. I will fast forward this until we have finished the fight. And it didn't take long as expected. Again, we need to manage our inventory here. Let's get rid of that spoiling food. We have the ammo. There's usually a good amount of ammo from fights with goblins. Well, that should really do it. Look at all that signet rings we carry with us. It would be nice to find good prices in Wolfenfeste. There is an event here, but it's not going to help us much. And the price is 16. Yeah, they are acceptable. So let's get rid of the loot. This almost sounded like a techno for a moment. Let's have a look at the recruits. And there is expensive Hedge Knight. Hedge Knights can be very good recruits. This one is a little bit too expensive. If it was early game, I would have probably bought this hunter, but at this point, not really. We may even pay 821 for checking Adelmar. He's got 3 stars in fatigue, 2 stars in melee defense, and he's got a really good weapon. But despite that, he's still a little bit on the expensive side for me. I'll sleep on it. We'll get back for him if I decide to do so. We are reputable as well, not long to professional status. And in Tavern, there is a rumor, Last Hope's End towards east. Okay, well, that is a good to know. We'll definitely check this out. Don't think I will be picking up any weapons from the shop or anything from the armorer as a matter of the fact. Our inventory looks good. We've got nearly 100 faces. And Sir Lofa, congratulations on your excellent level up. +3 all around. And we can also bump this fatigue. Okay, with all of this done, we feel a lot better. We are ready to venture out, but before we do that, we will stop this episode and we'll resume exactly here in the next one. So take care and see you soon.